Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another movie review. I actually meant to do this yesterday, when I couldn't go to sleep, but it was too dark in the room and nobody could see me. But I watched Dallas Buyers Club yesterday with Matthew McConaughey, and I could see why it got an award. And honestly, I really love this movie. And I took a course in regulatory affairs, and it reveals that the FDA takes care of symptoms rather than the actual problem of a disease, and that's just the Western way of thinking. And especially in Ron Woodruff's case, and it's actually based on a real man's life back in the early to late 80s, I would say. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends. That this movie is really quite fantastic in the way that it depicts humanity in and of itself, and transformation of character and repentance, and making one's life mean something, making one's life worthwhile, and helping others in their downfalls, and going outside the boundaries and thinking outside the box. And this is what I really like about this film, because I feel that Mr. Woodruff was a rebel in that sense, and he decided to do things maybe a little bit unconventionally, but had it not been for him, we might not have what we have now. And I'm not going to say what that is because it would be a huge spoiler alert, but Dallas Buyers Club is absolutely incredible, and I give it 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars hands down. I just think it is an absolutely exceptional film. It is beyond exemplary. It is phenomenal. Matthew McConaughey, I think he had to lose 3 pounds for this role, or something really ludicrous. And the man who plays Rayon, I don't know who he was, but he was just unreal. I love Rayon. He actually reminds me of a friend of mine. Although I've never met this friend in reality, I'm sure he knows who I'm speaking of right now. But I have a friend who's exactly like Rayon, so it reminded me of him quite a bit. And you can't help but love Rayon, even though Rayon has flaws. And then you see what kind of father Rayon has, and realize his real name's not Rayon. And it's actually a very poignant scene between he and his father, and it's very telling, I feel. And there are some things that are allegorical and very striking images, metaphorical, and yeah, I really like Nurse Sachs. There was a scene with Nurse Sachs that I really enjoy. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's very depictive of how she feels about this whole situation, that she's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, and having her position and everything in the medical company. And it just makes you think about human lives versus greed. It's really quite sensational in and of that sense, I feel. And I think this is a film, especially if you're interested in the FDA and you like the medical field like I do, then this film is going to be right up your alley, and you get to learn about a different class of people as well, with Woodruff's type of people, and you get to learn about how they see the world, and how he changes over time, and that transformation as well, I think, is quite beautiful.